Aliyah Boston just lit up the mic after Indiana Fever's big win, and trust me, she did not hold back when the conversation turned to Caitlin Clark. The rookie star has been the talk of the WNBA all season, but now Boston just added another layer to the story with some raw, refreshing honesty that had fans buzzing everywhere. The Fever came out swinging in their latest matchup, grabbing a win that felt more like a statement than just another game. And while Caitlin Clark, as usual, got plenty of attention for her deep threes and highlight reel passes, it was Aliyah Boston who controlled the floor with her dominance in the paint. But it wasn't just her performance that stole the spotlight, it was what she said afterward. Reporters were quick to ask about Caitlin Clark, because let's be real, every headline these days seems to circle back to the Iowa sensation turned WNBA phenom. But Boston leaned in, cracked a smile, and dropped some lines that fans instantly started clipping, sharing, and debating online. She didn't sugarcoat. She didn't dodge. She spoke straight from the heart. Caitlin's incredible, no doubt, Boston began, giving credit where credit was due. She stretches defenses, she makes plays people don't expect, and she's already proving she belongs at this level. But at the end of the day, basketball isn't just one player. It's about all of us, and tonight, we showed that. That little moment. Pure gold. Because in one breath, Boston gave Caitlin Clark her flowers but also reminded the world that the Fever are more than just the Caitlin show. And fans loved it. The arena had been rocking with chants for Clark all night, but Boston's statement put the focus right back on the team, on chemistry, on toughness, and on winning together. Social media exploded within minutes. Clips of Boston's interview popped up across TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. Some fans were calling it leadership. Others were calling it shade. And you know how the internet works, everybody suddenly becomes a body language expert. But the truth? Boston was keeping it real. She's not jealous of Clark. She's not trying to start drama. She's just establishing her voice, her leadership, and her confidence as one of the cornerstones of this Fever squad. And here's the thing, Aliyah Boston has earned that right. She was the #1 overall pick for a reason. She's the reigning Rookie of the Year. She's been grinding in the paint, taking the hard fouls, grabbing boards, setting the tone defensively. She knows what it takes to win in this league, and she's not about to play the background while all eyes lock in on Caitlin. Boston's message was clear, respect the hype, but don't forget the foundation. The energy between the two stars is fascinating. Caitlin Clark brings the flash, the logo threes, the highlight reels that ESPN can't stop replaying. Aliyah Boston brings the muscle, the consistency, the grit. It's like fire and earth, different elements, but together, they make something unstoppable. And that's exactly what Fever fans saw in this latest win. Clark dropping dimes and hitting big shots. Boston anchoring the defense and finishing strong inside. The balance is starting to click, and when it does, the Fever are going to be a serious problem for the entire WNBA, but let's not downplay how big Boston's words were in that interview. Players at her age, in her position, often play it safe with the media. They'll say, we're just taking it one game at a time, or, we're focused on the next matchup. Not Boston. She's not afraid to say exactly what she feels, and that honesty is what makes fans rally behind her. It's leadership. It's authenticity. It's exactly what the Fever need as they continue to rebuild into a contender. Even Caitlin Clark herself was asked about Boston's comments later, and Clark smiled, saying, "That's Aliyah. She keeps it real. That's why she's one of the best teammates you could ask for." That mutual respect is the foundation of what could become one of the most dangerous duos in the league. The sharpshooter and the paint beast. The highlight and the hammer. Opposing coaches are already sweating over how to guard them both. And fans? Oh, fans are eating it up. The Fever haven't had this much excitement in years, maybe decades. Suddenly, every game feels like an event. Ticket sales are spiking, jerseys are flying off the racks, and the Fever are all over national broadcasts. It's bigger than basketball, it's a movement. And right at the center of it are two young stars who complement each other perfectly, even if the spotlight sometimes feels uneven. Aliyah Boston's interview reminded everybody that this is not a one-woman show. Sure, Caitlin Clark is the face plastered on headlines coast to coast. But Boston is the heartbeat. She's the anchor. And when she speaks up, you listen. Because she's not just talking, she's backing it up with her play. The Fever walked out of that arena with a win on the scoreboard and a win in the headlines. Fans are now looking ahead, asking, could this duo actually make a playoff push sooner than expected? Could the Fever turn into the team that nobody wants to face? If the chemistry keeps growing like this, the answer is yes. One thing is for sure, Aliyah Boston has found her voice, and she's not holding back. Caitlin Clark might grab the headlines, but Boston is making sure her impact, her leadership, and her words echo just as loud. And after this latest interview, one thing's clear, the Fever aren't just building for the future. They're here now, and they're ready to shock the league.